detail in the engraving is just amazing. Alright, so this is going to be my first unboxing video for my YouTube channel here. Right now I got this 22-250. It's been just like my first rifle, my best rifle. This has so much sentimental value in it. Right here I'm going to check there's nothing. I'm actually just pulled the bolt out. This gun has taken mountain lions, a lot of rock chucks, a lot of coyotes, a bobcat or two, and it has just been, to me, one of the most special guns. So I thought, since I won Outdoorsman of the Year 2021 Hunt League.
Oh man, dude.
But I thought I would go ahead and get a new stock for it as well and just completely mod this thing out. So right here, we got our Boyds custom stock for the 22-250. It's gonna be a Savage 12. It's an older one. It's got a bull barrel, and this gun is about to get sick. And it's gonna look a little silly because I'll still have this camo scope on it till Monday, but I'm so excited. So let's dig in, let's see how easy it is. This is gonna be my first impressions of this stock. I cannot wait. Okay, so I loosened up the staples, so we can just easily pull this up right here. Awesome. Of course, all right. So we'll slide this around here. Looks like we have our order form right here. This basically just shows what we got, the finish and everything. So I got the @1 coyote laminate stock. We'll go ahead and get this popped open here. Oh my gosh. This is absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh. Dude. So, right here you can see that the coyote decal. Actually, I gotta put this camera up here. Alright, so right here we got this beautiful, beautiful engraved coyote head right here that I ordered up. It's light. It feels like most of the weight's here in the back, and that is super exciting for me because this gun is already almost about 10 pounds, and it is heavy, and it feels like it's always, the weight is at the very end of it because the barrel, of course, is super heavy. But I've heard that these stocks actually make it easier to hold, and I want to test that out for myself. But just got some stuff right here. Looks like we got a sticker. That thing's sweet. So I love getting stickers, decals like that. Just some paperwork. Looks like they kind of go over just some of the features on this gun stock. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so I already know it's just going to be 2 bolts and 1 screw. It's going to be right here on the bottom. So right now, nothing in the mag, no bolt. I think my tool is right over here. Okay, so it's one of these. I'm going to take a guess it's this one first. Okay, so this is just an H4 hex bit. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead. This is gonna be so freaking cool. Let me get this down. Okay, so this is just before I start taking it apart. This is what it looks like before. Loosen that one. This one has the staggered magazine. It's a blind magazine. And you gotta make sure you order that right on their website. There's a couple different options there. And sometimes they say that this trigger guard is not gonna fit, so I'm really hoping that it works and I don't have to order up a separate part. Okay, so we got our trigger guard off. Actually, the gun should be just, the barrel and scope should be just about loose. And this is supposed to be a pretty easy procedure here. It's just be pretty simple to do. Okay, so we got our gun. We got the action barrel scope. Here's the mag. So how I just thought of doing this, I have a little tiny bipod. If you have one of these laying around, I think it's gonna make it a lot easier to drop that barrel into it. So I'm gonna go ahead. This one comes with the 2 swivel spots right here, the 2 mounting holes. This is just a beautiful, and it even smells good. It's really smooth. I don't feel any kind of like, anything that's gonna snag on my hands. Like they just did a really good job. It doesn't seem like super manufactured where it's like got a bunch of chips and stuff in it. So, but I'm just gonna put that right here. That way we can see it. All right, I hope it just fits in there just nice and snug. So let's get our mag spring right there. Just drop that right there. Okay, make sure that's in position right. That just went right in there. And I don't feel any, that's already fallen straight in there. Sometimes they say you have to do a little modification, but this thing just drops straight in there. Okay, so now I'm gonna add right here the trigger guard. I flipped it upside down so I could get this trigger guard on. And boom, it fits in there absolutely perfect. Just perfect. Let's throw that in there. See if it catches. Oh yeah. Okay, that's perfect. Let's see if this one will fit. Hopefully. Oh yeah. There we go. That's catching. Don't want it too tight. And then just the last little screw here. This is super easy, by the way. If you're thinking that of getting this and you have to do a bunch of modifications, we'll see. They said do this test where you put the paper down the barrel, make sure it's free floated. Okay, now we got that. Whoo! That is freaking beautiful. Except for the scope, it doesn't match. But right here, let's just give that a feel here. So already, with just this scope, it feels like I need to raise this cheek pad up a little bit. So you're just gonna go ahead and press this button right here. We'll hold the button down and then lift up, and that just comes right out. Just knock it right there into place. Give it a tap. That's just solid. It doesn't even have any like wiggle room. That is perfect. That scope that I'm getting is actually going to be the Vortex Gen 3 6x36x56 first focal plane. And it's going to raise this up quite a bit. I'm not at the highest setting, but I'm sure as soon as it's going to be about right here, and it's going to, I'm glad I got this adjustable cheek part right here. But there it is. That's pretty simple. I didn't have to do anything else. Let's take one of these pieces of paper here. Let's just take what they gave us here. I want to slide this down and see if it snags on anything. Nothing, just the scope. Nothing, it didn't hit the whole entire way. That is like perfect. So I don't even have to do anything to this. Don't have to do any of the special stuff unless I wanted that superior accuracy. But for what I do, I just go out and shoot coyotes, call them in. Oh, that is gonna be unreal. And that is just beautiful. I love the Thumbhole. It's the one I wanted just because I like that. I like that feel of that grip right there. And then it seems like it's a little short for me, so I'm gonna be able to pull this out. Maybe when I have my wife and kid, we can slunk it up there all close up for him so it doesn't feel like it's too much for him, but that just feels so solid. The color's just gorgeous. This is the coyote laminate. Of course, it's gotta be coyote, but the detail of every little thing, and this just, to have it kind of look like that old Woodstock with that new groovy color, but then at the end you have all this kind of modern stuff where it raises the cheek pad or adjusts the length of it. It's just pretty cool. I like this grip. It feels like it's gonna set on my bog pod really well. With this rounder one, it just kind of seemed like it didn't always settle right, but this squared end actually feels like it's gonna sit in the vise better. I encourage you to get one. Their website's really easy to use, and I would just go in there, type in your gun, figure out your model, your make, all that stuff.